Unidad
Latina.
en acción.
New Jersey, New Jersey.
Solo voy con mi pena, sola va mi condena. Correré mi destino para burlar la ley, perdido en el corazón de la grande Babilón. Me dicen
Bob
destino por no llevar papel.
Live in Belmead section of Montgomery Township, New Jersey, United States of America.
Mi vida la dejé entre
Unity is an ever-evasive goal of struggle, and it's through unity anything can be accomplished. Through unity, through action, through reflective dialogue. But it's sometimes intangible because there are so many ways that we are divided, and it's something to strive for, something to work for. But if we ever do accomplish some degree of unity, we could begin to make some changes, and it's a necessary step toward making changes.
Africano, clandestino, marihuana ilegal.
Generally, folks from Latin America.
Solo voy con mi pena, sola va mi condena. Correré mi destino para burlar la ley.
Action is, in this case, political and social action, is when people start to begin to converge and eventually unite, and to take steps, whether it be marching, political activity, supporting political parties and movements, and mobilizing toward whatever the goals of that people are uniting around. The system is well organized, and the system is organized in order to enrich the wealthy at whatever expense, and this includes at the expense of massive warfare, this includes at the expense of poverty, massive exploitation of working people. And the system's success depends on the working people and those who are oppressed and super oppressed by that system to be disorganized, because it's easier to accomplish their goals, which is basically to make themselves richer.
Fantasma en la ciudad, mi vida va prohibida, dice la autoridad. Solo voy con mi pena.
I think we should unite as workers, not as American workers, not as Mexican workers, not as Guatemalans. Companies that exploit the working class are multinational companies, and they might use nationalism to divide one group against the other. We need to see past borders, and we need to be in solidarity across borders, and we need to see ourselves, and when we see other people being exploited, we need to recognize that their exploitation today could be our exploitation tomorrow, and we have much more in common with each other than we do with the system that would have us fighting each other and divided along those lines. So I think we should not be divided by who has a piece of paper and who's not.
Me dicen el clandestino por no llevar papel. Argelino, clandestino, nigeriano.
Well, I live pretty close by. I live about 25 minutes from here, and I think it's important for people to organize at the local level. I think it's important not only for the people that come to the event, to come to an event like this, but it's also important for others in the community that may be on the peripheral to see something happen locally. Now, when we go, it's important also to have mass national and regional mobilizations.
Solo voy con mi pena, sola va mi condena. Correré mi destino para burlar la ley.
Give up the fight. And it may look long and hard, and it will be long and hard, but we do have the ability. When people organize, when they unite, and when they take action, we have the ability to overcome any obstacle that's in our way. We may not know the answer right away, but by coming together and starting to talk about the problem, we can figure it out, and we can figure out how to overcome those obstacles so we can make changes.
Raya en el mar, fantasma en la ciudad. Mi vida va prohibida, dice la autoridad. Solo voy con mi pena, sola va mi condena. Correré mi destino por no llevar papel, perdido en el corazón.